If you're over 40, your clothes might already be solid. But one wrong bag can instantly make you look sloppy or juvenile. This is what I keep seeing all the time. Guys who get everything else right. Sharp shoes, good jacket, clean fit. Then they grab a beat-up backpack from years ago, a giant gym bag, or they stuff their pockets so full, it throws off their whole silhouette. Here's the truth. Your bag either pulls your entire look together or it quietly ruins it. There's no middle ground. I've seen this play out over and over again. The bag is one of the fastest ways to upgrade or downgrade how put together you look. Over the next few minutes, I'll give you a clear playbook you can actually use. Which bags work after 40, what to avoid, and how to carry each one so you look sharp, intentional, and age appropriate. Straight talk, no fluff. Let's get into it. Before we get into specific bags, we need to clear something up. A lot of men hesitate when it comes to carrying a bag. Not because they don't need one, but because of how they think it will make them look. Maybe you're wondering if it looks unnecessary, if it feels awkward, or if it makes you look like you're trying too hard. Those thoughts are common, but they're also holding you back. Walk into any serious business environment and look around. The people running the room are carrying bags, briefcases, messenger bags, well-made backpacks, not because they care about accessories, but because they care about being prepared. Being prepared looks masculine. Looking disorganized doesn't. A bag isn't a fashion statement first. It's an adult tool. You have a phone, keys, wallet, charger, documents, maybe a laptop. You can either stuff all of that into your pockets and look messy, or you can carry it properly. The difference between looking sharp and looking sloppy usually comes down to quality. A cheap gym backpack with loud branding looks juvenile. A well-made bag in good materials makes you look intentional and put together. So let's move past the outdated hang-ups. The right bag doesn't make you look less masculine. It makes you look like an adult who knows what he's doing. At this stage of life, looking capable beats looking cool every time. Now I'll show you which bags actually work for men our age. Quick warning before we start. The number one backpack mistake men over 40 make has nothing to do with the bag itself. It's how they wear it. We'll fix that in a minute. Let's talk backpacks because this is where most men over 40 get it wrong. Can you wear a backpack at our age? Absolutely. If you commute, travel, or carry a laptop daily, a backpack is often the smartest option. The mistake isn't choosing a backpack. The mistake is choosing the wrong one or wearing it the wrong way. The backpack you wore 10 years ago usually doesn't work anymore. And that oversized gym bag with a giant logo should stay at the gym. Here's what doesn't work. Shiny, thin nylon often reads cheap, especially in professional or everyday settings. Oversized, sporty logos look casual and juvenile outside of workouts. Flimsy plastic hardware and weak zippers make a bag look disposable. Bright colors and loud patterns draw attention for the wrong reasons. If your backpack looks like it came free with a gym membership, skip it. Here's what actually works. Look for real materials like full-grain leather or heavy-duty waxed canvas. These materials age well and look intentional. Solid metal hardware matters more than people think. A clean interior with basic organization keeps everything from turning into a mess. Minimal branding lets the quality speak for itself. How you wear the backpack matters just as much as the backpack itself. If you're walking into a meeting or office, grab the top handle and carry it like a briefcase. That one move instantly makes it look more professional. When you wear it on your back, tighten the straps so it sits high on your mid-back. If it hangs near your belt line, you'll look sloppy and bulky. A backpack should look controlled, not careless. Stick to neutral colors like black charcoal, navy tan, olive, or brown. These work with almost everything and look appropriate at our age. A backpack works when it looks like a deliberate choice, not something you grabbed on the way out the door. And before we move on, here's something most men don't realize. One pocket item does more damage to your silhouette than any bag ever will. That's your wallet. We'll fix that next. Now we're getting into classic territory: briefcases and messenger bags. These have been around forever for a reason. Briefcases. A quality briefcase is a power move. It signals you're established before you say a word. But throw out any mental image of those boxy hardshell cases your dad carried in the 80s. That era is over. What works now is soft, structured, full-grain leather that develops character as it ages. You want a slim profile, not something that looks overstuffed even when it's empty. Slim reads as organized and efficient. Bulky reads as chaotic. Colors that work: black if you're in law, finance, or traditional corporate, dark brown or burgundy if you want personality while staying professional. Navy is a modern option that still looks serious. In formal settings, carry it by the handle. It looks more authoritative. When to use it: client meetings, court appearances, any situation where you need people to immediately recognize you're established and serious. If you're dressed very casually, a formal briefcase can look try-hard. Match the formality of your bag to your outfit. Messenger bags. Now, messenger bags are a different beast. Perfect if you're in a creative field or you want something relaxed without looking sloppy. The biggest mistake guys make: strap length. If it's hanging down by your knee, it's wrong. It should hit at your hip high enough to stay close to your body, not swinging around like a pendulum. Size matters too. Bigger guy, don't carry a tiny messenger bag, it'll look out of proportion. Slimmer build, an oversized bag will swallow you. Match the bag to your frame. Materials: waxed canvas with leather trim gives you that rugged but refined vibe. Full leather is more polished and formal. Both work, depends on your style and your work. Avoid flimsy nylon. If it's nylon, it must look structured, minimal, and premium. What you are communicating. Your bag talks before you do. People see what you're carrying before they hear what you're saying. A briefcase says, "I'm established and serious." A messenger bag says, "I'm creative and thoughtful." Make sure it's telling your story. Quick engagement question here. Drop a comment: briefcase or messenger. And what do you carry daily? Alright, now, about that thing in your pocket that's been sabotaging your look this whole time. Let's talk wallets. This is something most men completely ignore, and it quietly ruins their look every single day. You know that bulge in your back pocket, the overstuffed wallet you've been carrying around for years? That's the problem. An overstuffed wallet throws off your entire silhouette. It ruins the clean lines of your pants and draws attention for all the wrong reasons when you sit down. Even in good trousers or tailored jeans, it looks sloppy. If your wallet is stuffed with old receipts, expired cards, business cards you'll never use, and random junk, it's working against you. The fix is simple. Before you buy anything new, do a quick wallet purge. Keep your ID, 1 or 2 payment cards, your insurance card, and a few bills. Nothing else. If you don't use it weekly, it doesn't belong in your wallet. From there, you have 2 solid options. Option 1 is a card holder, 4 to 6 essential cards, front pocket, carry no bulge. For most men, this is more than enough and forces you to keep things clean. Option 2 is a slim bifold. Enough room for essential cards and some cash, but nothing bulky. 6 to 8 card slots max and absolutely no coin pouch. Coin pouches are what turn wallets into bricks. Avoid trifold wallets, Velcro closures, and novelty designs. At this stage in life, those details instantly read as careless. As for quality, stick to full-grain leather with clean finished edges. Color-wise, keep your wallet in the same family as your belt and shoes. Black with black, brown with brown. It doesn't need to match perfectly, just look intentional. Your wallet is something you pull out in front of other people all the time. Make sure it supports the image you're trying to project, not undermines it. After everyday carry, let's talk about how you show up when you travel. Let's talk about weekender bags, because this is where you really separate yourself from the pack. There's traveling and there's traveling well. Traveling well means moving through the world, looking intentional and put together, not rushed or careless. Your weekender bag plays a bigger role in that than most men realize. If you travel even a few times a year, a quality weekender is one of the smartest upgrades you can make. Whether it's a short business trip, a weekend getaway, or visiting family, this is the bag people notice first. What makes a great weekender starts with materials. Full-grain leather or heavy-duty waxed canvas not only lasts longer, it actually looks better over time. Cheap synthetics might be lighter, but they tend to look disposable and worn out quickly. At this stage of life, your gear should suggest quality and permanence. Construction matters just as much. A reinforced base that holds its shape when you set the bag down makes a huge difference. A bag that collapses looks sloppy even if everything else you're wearing is on point. Hardware and handles should feel solid and comfortable. Zippers should glide smoothly. Handles should work when the bag is fully loaded. Metal hardware in brass or stainless steel is a good sign that the bag is built to last. Interior organization is not optional. Separate compartments for shoes, toiletries, and documents keep everything clean and intentional. Organization isn't just practical, it signals that you have your act together. Size is critical. A good weekender should comfortably handle 2 to 3 days of travel without becoming bulky or awkward. If you can't comfortably carry it in one hand for 5 minutes, It's too big. Stick to classic neutral colors like navy olive tan or black. These age well, work with almost any outfit, and won't look dated a few years down the line. One last thing that matters more than most guys think: don't overpack. A great bag still looks bad when it's stretched to the limit. A quality weekender isn't about showing off or chasing status. It's about moving through the world with confidence and intention, and making choices that reflect who you are at this stage of life. Let me tie all of this together with 3 principles. These apply to bags, but honestly, they apply to everything you wear after 40. First, materials and structure matter. Cheap materials usually look cheap, especially up close. Zippers, stitching hardware, and how a bag holds its shape give everything away. Quality leather, solid canvas, and real metal hardware age well and improve over time. When something is built properly, it shows. Second, context matters. A bag has to match where you're going and how you're dressed. Briefcases belong in serious business settings. Messenger bags work for creative or business casual environments. Backpacks make sense for travel and casual days. Using the right bag for the situation shows social awareness and good judgment. Third, proportion matters. Your bag should match your body and sit where it's supposed to. A bag that's too small looks toy-like. One that's too big looks chaotic. When the size and fit are right, everything looks more intentional. When you get these 3 things right, confidence takes care of itself. You stop overthinking your choices because everything feels aligned. At this stage of lifestyle isn't about trends or trying to look younger. It's about making decisions that reflect who you are now. Let's bring this home. The bag you carry is the final piece of your overall look. Get it wrong and it quietly undermines everything else you're wearing. Get it right and you look like someone who has his life together without trying too hard. Backpacks work when they're high quality and worn correctly. Briefcases and messenger bags are power moves in the right context. Your wallet should stay slim, clean, and intentional. And a good weekender is the difference between just traveling and traveling well. The pattern behind all of this is simple. Choose quality materials. Match the bag to the situation. Make sure the size and fit work with your body. When those things line up, confidence follows naturally. If this helped you rethink what you're carrying day to day, hit the like button so more men can find it. Subscribe for straight talk style advice for men over 40. New videos every week. And before you go, drop a comment. What bag do you carry most days? And what's one upgrade you're going to make after this? Remember this, the right bag doesn't make you look stylish. It makes you look like you have your life together. Thanks for watching.